Welcome to ESO Daily. I am your host, Mystic Raven. Alright guys, so I'm going to do an update for my Oppressor build. I won't be on tomorrow. So I wanted to give the update for Clockwork City for this build. And we'll see how many people want to go ahead and critique this build. Because, you know, that's what people like to do. Yeah, to each their own. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to give it a start. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go to the character sheet. You're going to go ahead and see the max stamina is at 32,715. Maximum health is at 19,924. My stamina recovery is at 1,229. It's a little low. I will explain why, but it's intentional. Weapon critical on dual wield side is 56.6. Weapon damage without any buffs or builders is at 2965. To the left, you'll see that my health is allocated at 8 and my stamina is at 56, and we're running the Lover Mundus. Okay, and I'm using max health and max stamina food. And I am a vampire. Okay, going to the bow side. You're going to go ahead and see my health slightly drop down to 19,924. Max stamina is at 32.7. Once again, stamina recovery is at 1,229. Weapon critical is raised up a little bit to 59.6. I like to stay between 55 and 60 at all possible. Weapon damage is at 23.21. Now, going over the skills on the bow side. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use power extraction. This is my AoE just spam. So I just use this for spam when I'm in an AoE situation. Nothing more than that. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. Sometimes I'll take this out and I'll use my webs in trial situations, so it offers a synergy for proccing. Other than that, I usually use this and switch out for tangled webs. Poison injector, pretty standard. Endless hail. If you want to go with the other one because it has a larger radius and stuff, you can do that, sure. But I go with the endless hail. Rearming trap, pretty standard. Camouflage hunter. Don't know why I would have this, since certain players, you know, major savagery and potions and medical and all that stuff. But for this passive alone, if people want to nitpick, you actually would get the bonus to your weapon damage by 6% for having it slotted. So maybe it would be a good thing to have slotted. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But you'll get an extra 3% for having it there. So it might be in your best interest. All right, and then the ultimate on this is the ballista. Going to the dual bar, we have the flying blade. This is our builder. Why it grants the major brutality. Our spam is rapid strikes, whirling blades. Once again, you can go steel tornado. I just like the whirling blades. Personal preference of mine. Just my personal preference. If you want to go steel tornado, have at it. And then killer blade for my finisher. Once again, camouflage hunter. Just covered it. And then flawless dawnbreaker. Just putting it out there. Okay, the sets we're using. Let's go over the sets really quick. So, nothing much has changed. We're going to be using Night Mother set. Now, if there's a person already running Night Mothers in your party, you can swap this out for Huntings. I would suggest you have both sets. Huntings is a great set, but in trial situations, you would need at least one person running Night Mothers. Why would you want one person running Night Mothers? Well, it's very simple. What it does is it debuffs your targets, right? Reducing their physical resistance by 2,580, thus increasing not only your DPS, but the DPS of your party members as well. So I would suggest at least somebody having Night Mothers. I really like this build because it offers that. So I have Night Mothers, Nirnhone, ideal increased weapon damage. We have the Axe of Night Mothers. You can go maces on this. Ideally, I'm going to be switching this to maces. I just had the Axe in gold, so I'm going to be using it. It's glyph Nirnhone. If you want to go with the mace, you get a little bit more penetration. Just beware of the penetrating values. That's about it. Maces is really good because it cuts more. Your abilities cut through more of the target's resistance. So if you want to go maces, you can cut through more penetration, increasing DPS. If you have more than enough penetration, you can go swords. That increases your damage. Or you can go with the axes, apply the bleed for the applied damage. That'll help proc monster sets and other things. So there you have it. But axe, Nirnhone. Axe of Vicious Fidian. Currently it's in Sharpen. You know, I'm going to probably be switching this out. I don't know. For now, it works. Once I go Maces, we'll decide. If I go Maces, I'll probably go with Decisive to generate a little bit more, or I can go Infused. So, but ideally, you want to keep Nirnhorn on the main hand. Okay, Velodrath. I switch out monster sets as needed. Velodrath is good because it gives a single target and a AoE, because it splits in 3, and it has a nice little range to it. If you want to use Selene, you can. You can also use AoEs like Skeletrax. I have another AoE effect. So there's a lot of flexibility with switching out your monster set. There's a lot of options. So I don't want people to say, oh, it has to be this way. No, it depends on circumstances. Everything's based on circumstances. But I went heavy armor because why? We went heavy so we can maintain the Undaunted passive of 6%. Infuse, ideal. Stamina. Jacket of Night Mothers, medium. Infused, ideal. Velodrath Pauldrons, light, ideal. Divine, lift max health. Belt of Vicious Ophidian, divine, max stamina, ideal. Braces of Night Mothers, divine, max health, ideal. Guards of Night Mothers, infused, ideal. Boots of Night Mothers, divine, glyph max health, ideal. Necklace of Vicious Ophidian. I have my purple one on. Why? Because you'll notice I'm a vampire. I glyphed it with an extra flame resistance. I don't, if I'm caught up in the mechanics, I like that extra little cushion. If you want weapon damage or increase weapon damage or recovery, you can do that. I just like that little cushion. That's my preference. Vicious Ophidian, recovery. And Vicious Ophidian weapon damage. And you guys notice on the back end is where my Vicious Ophidian double will stack it up. The reason my regen is so low is because I'm reducing the cost of my abilities by 8%. Also, when I kill an enemy, I'm restoring stamina and I get that major expedition. So that's why I can afford to drop it down just a little bit. Plus, with the major with the endurance from either a potion or your whirling blades, you'll get an increase. So, you know, that helps. It helps out a lot, so I can gauge it a little bit better. All right, so that's pretty much sets. Let's go over the champion points. Okay, coming into the Apprentice, we have nothing in there. To the Astronaut, we want at least 75 points for the Butcher, right? We want to increase the damage of our light and heavy attacks. We're going to be weaving, so we went 12-10. I'm not going to be weaving a heavy amount. This is a burst build, so we're going to dedicate 21.18 into Mastered Arms. Given that it's burst, I put nothing in the Thaumaturge. If you want to put points in there, you can. Yes, I'm wielding the axes. Yes, I had that bleed, but I'm going straight for burst for the finisher, so it's going to scale more off direct damage. I'm not going to get too much out of Thaumaturge, so I opted not to put any into Thaumaturge. Precise Strikes, 1208, always. Why? Because it's the equivalent value of the Shadow Mundus. Pretty much go over that. If you don't want to do it or you want to do something different, hey, be my guest. Piercing is at 43-48. We want to keep penetrating values up there. I like to stay around 8k on stamina users, given that fact. Plus, remember, I have Night Mothers. It's a 2003. I had Crushers and, major fracture, minor fracture. All those effects will apply. Mighty is at 1301. Just don't go higher because of diminishing return. Ironclad is at 1602. I had 2 points left. Put in medium armor focus. Thick Skin is at 13.13. Hardy and Elemental Defender is 1208 and 1301. And Quick Recovery is at 909. Going into the tower, we have 10.22 for Break Freeze. We want to reduce the cost of Sprint by 1210 because we move a lot. We're going to put Tenacity at 1301. We're going to put Mooncalf at 14%. We're going to put Health Theory at a moderate 6.17. We're going to reduce some more cost of our roll dodge and our block. So we split the difference between the two. And that is how the champion points are allocated. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make sure I don't have any dailies from any other time. I do have that one. Probably didn't get to do it. It's been a long time since I've been on this, dude. But that's why I gave the PvP build out like 2 days ago. Because I wanted to reconfigure everything. Get the updates for Clockwork City. Now, if you want to use a master bow or a, if you want to use master, I will say this. Should always say it. Master or Maelstrom bow. You can do that. Get the Nirnhorn, slot it, and then take the waist, right? And then slot it with your Night Mothers, and then get 2 weapons of your Vicious Ophidian for your back bar switch for your stack. Okay? So you'll be able to maintain your 2-5 stacks and use your Master or Maelstrom weapon. You'll be able to maintain that with your monster set if you replace the waist, right? But you'd have to pick up another weapon of Vicious Ophidian. So, just want to cover that really quick.
How's this? You look. There's all.
You wish to.
Okay. Go to Dungeon Finder. We're going to go to specifics. We got Spindle Clutch 1 and City of Ash. It's pretty easy. These are easy dungeon days. Oh, why do I even have that one on? Oh, snap. I'm out of stamina potions, and I forgot to craft the other ones and put them on here. Crap. Got some junk stuff. Just have to get trash pots. Let me go ahead. I'll check the comments out real quick while I'm waiting. I really do need to get these. 1 second. I'm getting there. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to pause this as soon as it turns on. Okay, here we go. Busy video day for you. Yeah, I'm not going to be on tomorrow. Hey, Shadow, what's up? Lobi, thank you. Do a PvE mage Nightblade build called Goat. Okay, sure. Good evening. Rewatching from the start, so see you in 10 minutes. All right, definitely, Truce. So, definitely trying to get through everything.
If you're looking.
Alright, let me get some potions here. Hopefully we get a queue. Either that or I have to see if I got any friends on. I don't know if anybody's home yet. That's deposit. Oh wait, I definitely deposit some of these potions I'm not using. Alright. Oh, no. I got so much shit, and I got so much shit on other tunes. I have a couple mules, too. I have 2 mules. Oh. It's crazy. Up, right there. I had a stack, thank you. Literally, guys, I have so much stuff. I'm a hoarder, really bad hoarder. I have so much stuff. Yeah, are you a DPS or something, Shadow? Are you on PS4? I mean, I don't know. No, I'm not on Xbox One. I'm on the PlayStation. I haven't made an Xbox One account yet. I eventually will probably get there, but I run PC and I run PlayStation. So, run on a lot of different platforms. Speaking of, let's see something here. There's Gooch. No. What happened to my gooch? Carl! One second, guys. I think I got myself a tank. 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright. Bear with me. I'll get him. We'll see. They should pop in here. They should be popping in. They're home. I see them. Carl! I don't know why it's doing that. It keeps throwing me into another thing when I message him. Come on, Carl. I'll pull him away from there. Kicking and screaming if I have to. No. Ouch. Get on. He can't, like, get into chat. His son's sleeping in the next room. Just gotta be very quiet. Come on. Message mystic. Let's go. See some comments flying here. Yeah, I'm not on Xbox, Shadow. I'm sorry, man. Hey, man, would slot Healing Springs 2 times for better uptime? Like, slotting it twice on the bar? Is that what the question is? Or is it just a statement? Caps. Gaps, did you also know that you can stack it, though, when you have two healers? Did you know about the stacking effect on healing springs? Yes, slot it 2 times on the bar. Yes, of course. Yes. Yes, yes. In that case, here's the argument. Why would 2 healers in a trial both use healing springs? I'll wait for you guys' reply. Think about it. I can tell you guys ain't fucking healers. You fucking dumbass trolls. Yeah, but I think they stack better when they slot on both bars. I mean, you press wrong key, you still have a chance of casting it. Yeah, but, you know, I take into effect a lot of different things. But, hey, why is Camo Hunter on a lot of builds? Dumbass trolls. Fucking idiots. And why would 2 healers run healing springs? Why would they cast on the same ground target? You healed fungal normal man. I know what I do. Okay, you definitely can't spell. I love them. They're fucking idiots. Gotta love the trolleys. Come on, Carl. God dang it. Hold on. Damn. Soul's already in there. All right. Yeah. Crazy. Nobody's on yet. VMA bow, it's 4K more DPS overall. I actually, Gaps, I said you can use the VMA bow on that build. If you don't have it, you don't need it though. If you don't have it. Most of the builds I put together and I put on are for people who you want to assume that people do or do not have. You know, it's like for my Vicious Ophidian, you can put the blue. You don't have to have gold jewelry. You know, for example, I have the gold jewelry on, but you can use the blue set. You can do normal and get the blue. Vicious, it still will work. This build will work even with the blue. That's why I do that. Thanks, Mystic. I knew what you meant, Mystic. I knew. Yeah, we got a few trolls about, you know, and it's normal. It's just, you know, the thing about it is this, guys. They want to go ahead and they want to like critique every little thing, and that's fine. They can. It is what it is, and I think you should be up to it. And they have a point, but it's mute, and that was my point with one person. I'm like, here's the big deal. And a lot of builds, majority of the builds you're going to see, people are going to put Camouflage Hunter. Even some Stamsork builds put this. They slot it, right? They slot it. If you're getting major savagery through your potions, which you can, that's option. It's an option. But this skill alone is an option, right? Stamplar doesn't even need this necessarily slotted, because when they use their jabs, they get their major savagery, right? But now let's recap on this. They'll get their major savagery for using their biting jabs. So they can slot another ability if they want, if they choose to, but some will still slot Camouflage Hunter. Why? Because of the bonus to Fighters Guild. That's why they do it, right? I already know why they're doing it. So who am I to say, you shouldn't slot it, you're already getting major savagery. It doesn't stack, and it doesn't. It doesn't stack. So that's true. But like Whirling Blades, the Whirling Blades versus Steel Tornado doesn't increase in damage, it increases in radius. The only thing it's giving me is the major endurance. I'm not so dependent on my pots. So, it's just an option. Extra DPS. Yeah. No, I didn't know that. Didn't know you get all that stuff from potions. No. Never crossed my fucking mind. Really? No, why? Major endurance coming from a potion? Shut up. Major brutality coming from a potion? Shut the fuck up. Oh, wait a minute. Major savagery from a potion? Oh my god, I'm amazed. Every day of the week. Yet, people will still slot these abilities. Fucking dumbass trolls. And yet, we have people wearing allocation for fucking tanks. That's crazy. Yes, it is. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts. I'm gonna requeue this. I don't know. My boys ain't on yet. Next thing you know, you'll never need a DPS with Night Mothers. Never should happen. Oh, wait a minute. You shouldn't even have a DPS with, I don't know, 5-piece of Infallible? Because none of the fucking min-max players are doing it? Yeah. Go back to Twiceborn Star, you bitches. By the way, you're welcome. Who's the player who called that out? Who's the player that exposed the Twiceborn Star bullshit? Oh, wait. That was me. It was me. It was me. Take pride in that. Who's the one who was talking about diminishing returns before you fucks knew anything about it? Yeah, they're noobs. Yeah, allocation for tanks. What noobs? Yeah. I don't know about shoot themselves. But you can tell. I can tell. When I'm healing, I can always tell when somebody wears allocation. Their mitigation sucks. It's not a mitigation set. It just isn't. I mean, what dev? I mean, I could sit there and be like, sitting down and thinking to myself, I'm going to add a new set for tanks in Elder Scrolls. We'll make it medium armor, right? It will have no mitigation sets. It'll pretend to be DPS set. We'll pretend it's DPS, but you know what? It's made for tanks. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll be really cool, right? And all the tanks will think it's BIS. Yes. And they'll say, you should wear allocation on a tank, and it offers no mitigation, but it's best. It's best. Okay. Okay. Yes! Why not? Let's start putting allocation on healers. I love that idea. That John 98 dude says BIS all day. Oh. Yes, yes. Yes, it's a new thing. The devs tricked us. The devs tricked us. They tricked us into believing allocation was made for DPS. Despite making it in medium and despite putting, Minor Slayer and crit on it, it was a tank set all along. Every day of the week. Every day. And I'll believe that Twiceborn Star was best in slot at one time too. Not. Yet there was fuckers, thousands of the fucks wearing it. Please, please pat yourselves on the back right now. You all deserve a round of applause. Dumb fucks. Yeah, jewelry and sword and board, Alkosh. Yep, definitely. Why doesn't my medium armor Sandblade work in Cyrodiil anymore? Well, depends what your build was. Definitely depends. Yeah, Kill. Definitely, man. Definitely. I'm mentally challenged because I decide to use medium armor on a stamina user. Oh my god. It's unheard of. Who would have ever thought? Oh my god. It's amazing. Who would think? Oh my god. Hunding's Bone Pirate, two-hand bow. You can craft Hundings in heavy, Johan, if you wanted to. I did that with Julianos in heavy for a build I was working on for more survivability. You won't get the passives from the medium armor. It's already in the video, so you can hit rewind. Depends on what set's been nerfed. The heavy meta is ridiculous. Well, I think heavy's always been ridiculous. The thing about it is, here's the deal. So they take out the passive, right, for the damage, but the sets have been here since 1 Tamriel. Excuse me. And there's been always the ability to craft sets in heavy. So you could always go that route. It was always potentially there. The problem of it is tanks, a good tank, who's always known what they've been doing, have always been hard to kill. They're now learning. They're now just getting how mitigation works. You know, when I first came to this game, you had tanks rolling, you know, and there are tanks in Cyrodiil still like 32, 35k and know their mitigation and how to deflect. So they're block holders, right? So all they use their abilities for is and use their pots and their abilities to regen their stamina, go ahead, throw up their deflections, and just hold block. They have really no skill to the build. The build is just a blockade. And it's efficient. It's very efficient. When you're a stam user and you're up in combat, that heavy armor gives you a lot more survivability with some of those high-end damage dealers. So it sucks when you go in on medium armor and there's not enough resistance, and all of a sudden, poof poof, you're dead. You know, unless you have a nice some abilities to counterplay that. So it takes a while. Juliana's heavy on the healer is best. I wouldn't be joking about that, Gaps. You didn't watch Fang Rush in heavy armor, did you, with a healer? You dumb fuck. There's the noob for you. Oh my fucking god. Heavy healers are just cancer. Yeah, it's bad. When you see a heavy healer, it's bad, man. Those guys are like... It's already bad enough they heal. I did that with my Templar tank. He heals and he's in heavy armor. Is it cancer? Hey, Zos lets me do it, and then I get the shield stack, and they gave me CP points for Battlegrounds. Sure, why not? I'll do it. Ashen's Grip, light armor. Oh, no problem, Johan. Definitely no problem, dude. I'm glad I could help you out. But yeah, for sure. You know, a lot of different gameplay, man. You can do. Fang Rush put a warden healer and heavy armor. Whew, telling you, man, I miss that guy. I hope he comes back. I hope Fang comes back. I like Fang. He's a great guy. Fang Rush is a great, great guy. Healer with sword and board. What's your point, Mortsy? Is that a statement or sarcastic? Oh my god. Noobs. Why would you use a sword and board on a healer? I don't know. Why was healers not using resto staffs when I came here? I don't know. You had Templars doing friggin' Destro dual wield. Oh, that was crazy. Those were crazy days. I was like, what is this? I'm an off healer in a trial guild. I don't use a resto staff. All of my heal abilities are in my skills. I'm a Templar. And I need Destro to apply Ellie Drain. Yes. I don't need a resto staff. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a Templar. I have major mending. No other class has it. No, you can't get it by doing a heavy attack. Yeah, of course not. With a resto staff. Who would think? Who would fucking think? Heavy healer build with sword and board. Well, yeah, it's possible. I'm 450 CP playing in Vivek against 690s. How much different do the champion points make from my level to 690? Like as far as like competitive play? Not much between the two. I mean, depends more on who you're facing against. I've seen players in 300s that were really good. CP point does give you a slight advantage. It does. You can't deny that. So that's why a lot of people are anti-CP in Battlegrounds, because it gives you a shitload of resources. It makes you can make builds that make you almost unkillable. And then you face up against players who have 200. Now, that player with the higher CP points does have the advantage. Does that make them the better player? Not necessarily. Their build could be all fucked up. They could have a good build, and then all of a sudden, still get their asses kicked because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Yeah. In PvP, sword and board? Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, you're going to deflect range attacks. Did Fang Rush left ESO? I haven't seen him in a minute. I hope he's just taking a break. He didn't officially announce anything. So I just hope he makes a new video and he comes back and starts doing content again. Because what that man does for this game and his builds is awesome. Hey man, you talk so much shit. I'm out of here. Yeah, obviously Gaps, you don't talk shit at all. Try to get a no death in fungal normal. Okay, sure. Alrighty then. Delta is back, yeah. Delta is back, and I don't know what's going on with Fang Rush. I don't talk to him really unless, you know, whatever on the channel. I don't personally know Fang. I just been trying to catch Twitter, so I'll go on his Twitter and see if he's posted updates. He hasn't posted some ESO stuff in a minute. So I really hope he's just taking a small, you know, sabbatical, and I hope he comes back, man. I really miss what Fang Rush brings to the game from a PvPer's perspective. His group play is just killer. The man's really good, and you know, he's appreciated by his viewers, especially me. I appreciate Fang Rush. Yeah, Gaps is something, man. He's definitely something. He's something. I'll give him that. But I get this all the time, guys. You know that. You know, and I still haven't got a queue. God dang it, man. Let's see if I can... it updated. He's not on. Shit. None of my other dudes are on. I got a couple of people on here. One second. You know Fang Rush's GF? No, I don't. Nope. I usually pretty much just stick to like when I first saw Fang coming to this game, like I said, I didn't know the YouTubers, didn't really know I never watched like a lot of YouTube for gaming. It's just something I always wanted to pick things up on my own, kind of go over the process. So, but when I started looking into some of the PvP vids, like I bumped along Fang Rush, and Fang Rush was like, he really was really good. Like, I mean, he could take small teams, like 4 or 5 people, and just decimate. Because the makeup of his team, as a unit, was very well constructed. And him as a individual player is just crazy. So then you give him like 3, 4 other good players, and that man and his team will decimate. And it was amazing to watch. It was amazing to see every time I watch a video, him coordinate, his team. And I think that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about watching Fang Rush, is, his ability to lead others. One second. All right. Sorry, my daughter wanted something from me. Okay. Yeah. Fang Rush vid with Stamsork with the rest of the staff. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I've seen so many of his bids. Like, I've seen a couple of things, and I would rewatch a couple of things that he did. And I liked his group play bids. Like him taking 2 or 3 people, either in IC or Cyrodiil, and they would do some crazy shit. That was like, and you were just like, wow, that dude is something. That dude is massively awesome. Just killer. Killer. I don't know why I'm not getting a Q. This sucks. Oh, this sucks so bad. Yeah, Stamsork, he's really good at it. He's really damn good at Stamsork. But you put him in a lot of things and he adapts well. That's what keys me to a player. When I look at a player, if they can only play one character, that's not really impressive to me. Like, I'm like, okay, all right. They know that class, sure. But when you put Fang Rush plays Stamsork like a beast. But you put him in a lot of other shit, don't question it. That dude, like what he did with Warden, his Stam Warden, holy crap, man. Yeah. He was beating people with it. He was smacking people around like a rag doll. Can't do that anymore with 4 tanks healer Zergs. Yeah, it's a problem. And to be honest with you, with champion points being introduced to Battlegrounds, so that's why I came up with my my Hobgoblin build. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to deal damage, but I don't need to. Screw it. I'm going to heal. Like, Templar tanks need a baseball bat. They don't need a Nerf bat. They need a baseball bat. People want to talk about DK healer or DK tanks. I'm like, go ahead. Try to take out my friggin' Templar tank. Let's see how far you get. Let's go. It's a pretty beast ass build. I've played for 3 years and have made 20 plus characters. Are you? How many platforms you on, Mortsy? You on all 3? Probably you can be 2. You know, definitely. I'm on 2, and I have about 20 now as well. So I like it. So do you have multiple accounts on PS4 then?
Did you get it?
Because you have maximum 14 slots.
Rub it in, why don't you? You must know shot
I don't even know who this is. If you can't tell, you gotta send me a tell. I don't take invites unless you're on my friends list or I know what's going on. I don't think you are on my friends list. No. You gotta send me a towel. Eight slots. You just kept deleting builds. Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely will. Okay, did you just send it, Mystic? No, I'm going and accepting it now. Did you want to do the daily? Is that what you wanted? Is it Mr. Frank?
Did you get it?
Okay. Did you want to do the daily, Mystic?
Rub it in, why don't you? If you must know Shadowstooler has rejected me.
If you want to do the daily with me, I'm down.
Nonsense. I'm sure it's just a clerical error. You'll be in the academy next season for sure.
Is that what you wanted a group for? Trying to get the daily in. I think peace. I accepted a friend request, but I don't think it was you. Send it to me, Mystic. I'll accept it. If you want to do some dailies, I'll roll with you. Hold on. Let me try to find you on the friends thing. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. No, I have no problem, adding you as a friend. I'm a pretty easy guy to get along with. I'm looking for you here. Let me see. Make sure I got your name spelled right here. I can't find you on the PSN. Was that you that just sent me a friend request? Oh, okay, gotcha. I was looking for somebody for another tagger, but okay, yeah, I just accepted. There you go. About 4 hours of questing, worth it. You did 4 hours of questing? Woohoo! Wow. Did you do it all in a day though? That's crazy. I'm seeing if my friends are on. Oh, Kool-Aid's on. Oh. Soul's on. see. Dang it. Should ask Soul if he's gone his healer. One second. Keeps doing this weird thing. The almighty jug is trash. 2 days. I'm not try. It took 2 days. Yo, Uology. I need a healer, dude, or a tank. Get on here and help my ass out, dude. Brother, I need you. I'm needing you, Uology. Where are you at, dude? Get on here, please. I sent you an invite, like, to the channel and everything. Come on, man. Help a brother out. Get in here, you. You. You better be on here, dude. I swear. 1 second. We'll get him in here. Oh, I have a stalker. Thanks. Mystics unite. Yes, yes. Mystics are awesome. All the mystics are awesome. Anybody with the name Mystic, you're already awesome. Just remember that. The mystics must unite. We have a greater cause, I promise. Your shit's wrapped up. I forgot. Flip. Damn it, I knew you're right. Shit. Well, at least come in here and keep me company on my channel, you. You can pop it on my show. At least give me commentary. I need a guest. You can be my guest on my show. Doesn't mean you have to play. Just join the PSN chat and come along. Don't be shy, you. We know you're not. If you don't want to, I won't hate you, though. Later, Mortzy. Yeah, I totally forgot. We were talking about that last night. Yep, I totally forgot about that. Andy's not on yet. My regular tank, he's offline again. Oh, baby's on. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Do you have a healer, Mystic? Somebody got a healer. Oh, you're on a Nightblade. DPS. Okay, you're gonna have to pass me crown. Trying to see if one of my friends can actually help me here. I hate being DPS. Don't know why it's doing that. I have no idea. I've rolled with baby doll in a couple of trials. She's got a couple of characters. Let's see if she will. Hopefully she'll take pity on me. Are you wanting to? I'm DPS. Hopefully she takes pity on me. Please, baby. Please help me. I know she has multiple characters. This is the thing. 1 second. We'll see. I mean, she might be busy. All right. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, you're such the shit! 1 second. Okay, sorry about that mishap. All right. All right, sorry about that. Laundry detergent spilled, and it's a mess. Okay. I didn't know you did an evening show too. Typically I don't, Todd, but I'm not posting tomorrow. I have my granddaughter tomorrow, so I'm not able to post or do my updated build. Nobody is on right now. It's crazy. All right. Let me see if I can get baby into the voice chat. Oh, okay. So baby's going to get on her healer for me. She's a blessing. A big time lifesaver for me. I know baby from trial runs. I'll roll with baby every once in a while. She plays a couple different characters. Baby doll is really, really good player. Just gotta wait till she logs on. If Useless was on, I'd be grabbing him. But Baby Doll is like killer DPS and heals. I don't know if she tanks. I've seen her DPS and heals. All right, just waiting. I'm playing the waiting game. That's what we're doing. Let me ask her if she wants to do I have to ask. We'll find out. Yeah, if you have a tank, that'd be awesome. Do you have a tank, Mystic? I'm not opposed to having a tank. I'm not going to mic, right? We got a healer, don't worry. Just stay in group. Alright. Okay. I know. I'm freaking out on myself. One sec. All right. Like I said, I was washing laundry. I didn't put the laundry soap far enough, so when the washing machine started doing its sprint cycle, it fell off. I thought I had it like put back far enough, and when it fell off, it busted open on the floor. So I just had to go up and clean up a mess of laundry detergent, liquid laundry detergent. So now I got to wash all that, and I was like, oh no, because I'm washing laundry, and I'm like, oh shit. There she is. Just getting the dailies. Oh yeah. Typically I get faster queues in the morning, and typically, you know, I do my show in the morning. But it is what it is. Thank you, baby doll. I appreciate it. Oh, you're fine. All right, now let's see. We should be able to get a tank. Somebody will queue up tank. Probably a DPS. Getting an evening stream going too. Yeah, well, not really. Typically, I'm not on during this. 1 second. Anyways, like I was saying, typically I'm not on in the evening. I'm just not able to do my stream for tomorrow, so I'm kind of getting this out of the way now. Okay. We shouldn't need a tank. All right. Should be about done. One second. Oh no, it's the Undaunted one. Oh, the song. Oh no. Yeah, so. Oh, I remember that Undaunted song. Oh, it sucks. That one does suck. Some of the dialogue will kill you in this game, man. It will just kill you. You can probably hear my woman in the background talking. It's on the phone. Usually I don't also record in the evenings. I got my family. We have dinner. We have these things. We take care of stuff. There's my daughter. Chest right here. Go figure. Junk. Actually, I do use the whirling blades. I'm going to take that. We're going to replace it. Like I said, sometimes I use this. I don't feel like it's a necessity, but I'm definitely going back to the Shadow Silk. I like the Shadow Silk a lot better for that AoE delayed effect. Just the way I am. Offers the synergy. That's my dog. 1 second. Okay, I'm still... Poor baby. I appreciate what she's doing, though. There she is. Ready. Sweet. Yes, yes, and yes. So, a City of Ash 1. I mean, Ash. It helps when you have a healer. One. And my granddaughter's here. My other daughter. Probably another reason I don't stream in the evening. Everybody's here. Come on. Cue the tank. Yo, Coach, what's up?
What's up, man? You're floundering a little bit, huh?
I don't. It's taking a minute, man. I know. Trying to find a tank, man.
I can't help you there.
Dude, yeah, I totally forgot.
Oh, yeah, dude, I need to get a rest, man. You know you're getting old when you injure yourself gaming.
Yeah. I totally forgot. We were talking about that last night, too. It was crazy. I was like, oh, shit, he's right. Yeah, Baby came on for me with her healer. So she's working on that healer. And then one of my viewers came in on the DPS. And then I was like, I'm trying to get this build done because I'm not going to be posting tomorrow. So did you get to see the trolls in my channel, though, dude?
No, I just got on whenever I messaged there. Yeah.
It's funny. You know, I think sometimes when you come in and you start messing around, a lot of players think like you're trolling, and they don't realize that you're one of the players I play with usually on a daily basis.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of, so this was crazy. So I had a master right today, right? And it was for the silky ring pattern. And I'm like, fucking Uology keeps getting those fucking drops. I don't get those drops. That's Uology who gets those drops. So I had to buy that bitch because you're the one who gets those drops when we go in there.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty lucky with the
motifs. Yeah, no doubt, dude. No doubt. Because those things do not want to drop for me. They're like, nah, man. You can have Gear Mystic, but you can't have motifs.
I don't actively search them out, but I do seem to get them.
Yeah, you do. You got some crazy luck. Oh, we're supposed to dislike the vid. Yeah. So I want to see how many dislikes I get.
Who can I dislike?
There are trials. I knew it. I knew it. A lot of people are trials. Queues are terrible, man. The queues this evening is terrible. Yep. I'll give the lead to Baby Doll. Baby Doll knows a lot of people. I ran trials with Baby Doll a couple of times before, so a couple of trials. So
Yeah, it's not easy getting DPS queues at night, man.
no, dude, I don't know why people aren't on right now. That's what's got me crazy about it. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, usually I get queues pretty fast. Like, jeez. I wish, like, on your friends list, like, you can't go by classes either. So, you know, I can't assume that just because one of my friends are on their DK, they're on a tank. Or that they're on their Templar, they're on a healer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so sometimes I wish there was, like, an indication, like, which role you're playing. You know, like, when you log on, you know how you have your selected icon for your queue? That would transfer into your friends list which role your friends are on at the moment. You know?
Right. Yeah.
That would be kind of kick-ass. So then I could say, oh, Uology's on his tank. So I can invite you and be like, hey, I'm short of tank, Uology. Are you busy? Are you doing anything? Do you want to group up? It'd be nice.
All right, man. I'll be in and out, man. I'm checking my food.
All right, man. Well, welcome to the show. I'm glad you did, like, pop on here. You know? So people get a formal introduction of who you are, Uology.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, I'm trying. Why? Why? Where are the tanks tonight? I'm even looking in general chat.
Double cured come in handy about now.
Yeah, anyways, right? Where's the double cures when you need them?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'll take a double cure right about now. Vacation, yeah, they're definitely on vacation. They definitely took. Yo, man, I'm tired of this. I need a break. Everybody always asking me to tank and shit. Tanks are unicorns. Tanks are unicorns. They are, dude. Tanks are hard to come by, and especially good tanks. You know? So, Uology, can I get your opinion on something? Just an opinion. Can I do that?
Yep. Yeah.
Alkosh, main tank. Opinion. Go.
Seems legit.
Seems legit.
Seems legit, yeah. No, and honestly, no. I don't see how the hell you'd even put the two together.
But it's medium armor. I mean, it doesn't have to be. We can put jewelry and a sword and board. The stats are beneficial for a tank.
Yeah, you can get by with it, you know, and since the tank is the one that's going to be using the majority of the synergies, I guess. But I mean, usually there's more synergies than he can use anyway. So,
you know, from a person who plays primary healer, I don't think they understand what it really does to the healer.
Oh, as far as resources go, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who would think, right? Because the healer just has an endless supply of fucking resources, right? The healer synergizes with everything. I mean, obviously, the healer's recouping enough resources because they're synergizing too, right?
No.
What was I thinking? Fuck. But it's Biss. They say it's Biss. I swear, dude.
Hey, you got somebody, looks like you got somebody offering up a tank.
Oh no, that's so sweet. Yes, Todd, I need a tank. If you are on your PS and you're on a tank, get on here, dude. It would be so badass. Alcohol is shit. How synergy works right now. I have a guaranteed synergy. If you press it, it's OP. For our tank, Sabri or DPS? Yeah, Todd, I need a tank, dude. Get on your tank. Get on your tank. I'm definitely down. I mean, Baby was like, "You double Q."
What's the theory behind Alkosh and tanking?
It's exactly what you pointed out. The synergy.
And then I guess comes the to where you're not supposed to have stamina up close and personal with the boss, so they're not going to be in synergy range anyway, right?
Supposedly, but that's when we were talking about the pocket. Remember?
Yeah.
And that's one of the major things that we were discussing about that. So what classes could play the pocket within that the window. Now I mean not all encounters are going to be like that, but like the new one, the new trial, tanks aren't even getting in sometimes even in that close because of the mechanics, Oh shit, I just got the Q. Todd, hold up. I just got a Q. Might have to use it on another run though. So but I'll hit you up with this other run, Todd. We got to do the other one. But yeah, dude, like that's the one thing. Like I understand what their premise behind it. The Alkosh. I get it. But what I'm telling my viewers, and you know this, we've had this discussion, is mitigation. Mitigate. And players don't get that. They seem to like completely think of it to themselves, well, fuck mitigation. You know what I'm saying? Who needs mitigation? But that's a serious fucking thing, man. Especially from a healer's perspective. I think we got, 48k. I love that. He pulled out, baby. Here we go.
you transmute anything yet?
Yeah. Yeah, Todd, I'm going to use you on the next run, so don't go anywhere. Yeah, I'm going to... hold on. I'm going to invite you guys to a party chat. I'm going to invite them. Okay. Going to invite baby. Todd. There we go. Hey Todd, what's up, dude? We're going to use you on next run. We ended up getting a queue, but I will need you for the next run if that's cool. Yeah, definitely. Hey, baby, I know you're not mic'd up, but yeah, we're in here. Thanks for saving my ass, baby doll. I appreciate it so much. Baby D. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Thank you. Alright. No heavy sacks. Yeah, baby D, I was just telling them we've ran a couple trials together. You usually play DPS and you have healer, and I appreciate it so much for you coming in here and helping me out. Thank you. Yeah, definitely, Todd. You're going to be a lifesaver on that next run too, dude. I'm in City of Ash right now. Oh, my fault. I went ahead of you, baby D. I'm in the City of Ash one, so we still have to do Spindle Clutch, right? So what do you think about the transmutations now, Todd, since they've gotten here? Uh-huh. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, what do I do first, right?
Dude, Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I was just saying, man. I transmuted my Spriggan sword, man. That shit came out to 1804 weapon damage. I transmuted with Nurhone. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I already have like close to like 13.5, 14 penetration without the sharpen. So yeah, man, it's nice. It's like
You know, I think this is definitely going to impact PvP. You know, the more players think about it, you know? Because think about all those PvP sets, you know, when you get them and all of a sudden you're like, shit, I need this, I need that, and you're still waiting or you can't find it on the vendor. And now, with transmutation, it takes that random RNG and flushes it down the toilet.
shit. All we need now is jewel crafting. We'll be good.
Hey, I think we'll see it. I think we will. Yeah, and it does, and I agree with you. But I think that where it's supposed to offset it, because the average player doesn't get as much rewards of the worthy as fast. But honestly, I feel like most players, like some of the, well, not most, for the players who get, 100K within a few, it doesn't, that makes no difference.
I think what they should do is they should put gold geodes in the random, like a one-time thing.
Yeah, well, maybe like mix it up or something. Maybe DLCs.
I think because the last one I got out of a random was green. I don't know if they're all green or what.
Well, I know if you do the normal, I think it's green. I mean, not, green. If you do the daily, it's green. If you do without hard mode, you get a blue on normal. If you do hard mode, you get the purple. And each of them increases your chance. See, I'm fucking up my rotation. I'm supposed to be throwing this dagger first anyways. But I like chatting with you guys. That's kind of one thing I really like coming in here, because I'm glad you guys actually popped in, because I get to talk to you guys, and it kind of gives a nice little throw up to the show, because I get to hear you guys' perspective. Now, Todd, you've done a lot of different content as well, right? Oh, that's cool. Now, and see, and that's another thing, because I think you've made a point. Like, you work, you don't have a lot of time to do, invest some of the, in what some players can, because you're busy, right?
Yeah, but trials are a different level, man. Those take a little, more dedication than most people have, I think.
And this becomes my point, though, because I feel like the game offers something for every player. Like, you don't need that elite attitude. You don't need this or specifically that. Like, for you to get into something like Vet DSA or into something like Maelstrom and stuff, that takes a lot of time away from you. And like you said, you're spending quality time with your son. You're trying to, divide that time as best as possible, whether it's playing a game or doing another activity. And I feel like ZOS gives us that capability in this game. And I feel like a lot of people want to go ahead and try to be too elite, or they want to say this or this, and I'm like, I like providing content for the players who can pick up this gear relatively pretty easy without having to dedicate so much time and still be productive, We were just, me and Uology was talking about his little, like his thumb injury due to Maelstrom Arena.
Oh, yeah.
Right!
That happened over the summer, man. It's just getting worse, so I gotta put the game down for a little bit.
So it's like, holy crap, I mean, And
Well, I was farming that shit like 2-3 times a day, man. You know, it's like, man, and that the tendon from my thumb, the base of my thumb to my wrist is all swollen and stuff. And it's not getting better. So that's how you know you're getting old, dude. When you start gaming, right?
Well, the thing about it is, and I think it's what's amazing to me, is I get to bump into average people. You know, I don't like the elitists. I get to play with tons of different people, no matter how, what their level of gameplay experience is, or, you know, how much time they have. And I know I got kids, you know, I got a life. And a lot of people want to say, oh, you know, you play a lot. And I do, but I don't watch TV. I don't do a lot of other stuff that some people do. So I get to do this more often. Plus, my kids are teenagers, and you know how it is. It's uncool to hang out with dad. I mean, heaven forbid. But you know what, Todd? That's the best thing is, you know, you taking something like this and, you know, making a bond with your son over it. You know, something you both like, something that you know, don't have to go ahead and let other people dictate how you play your game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it can add up like that, you know? I mean, I know we get our little bugs and stuff going on in this game, and it gets kind of annoying sometimes. But I you know, you'll have those players that have the attitudes and whatever. But when you get around good players and you get around a good group and you can have fun, this game really shines. And you PvP on and off quite a bit, Todd. I know we talked about PvP. So it's funny because me and Uology, we PvE and we PvP, and my boy Duck, and we were talking about the Warden yesterday. Now I want to do a new game with the Warden, Mag Warden, where I don't know if it'll work, but I want to do this thing called Keep Away, and it's pretty basic. What we're planning on doing is literally taking the Warden, using that the Frost Gate. Oh, my bad. And basically teleporting players to a certain location where they're isolated, and we just, you know, divide and conquer is pretty much the way it is. Yeah, and it's during Keep Invasion. That's why we're going to call it Keep Away. So it's something I'm looking forward to. I think there's definitely a couple of things that the game can improve upon, but I do like it. Out of a lot of other games I play, I don't really care about the balance issue. My major thing is, and I'm talking, I'm not even paying attention. My major thing right now is counterplay. You know, I feel like the game needs a little bit more counterplay. You know, because there's certain classes that have way more counter production than other classes. Like the Nightblade, they can debuff. You know, they can go ahead and burst. They can hit dot damage. They can stun. They can fear. They have a nice fluent amount of counterplay to them.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain tanks out there going around Citadel, man. If you don't have a Nightblade handy to, you know, to CC him somehow, you know,
Stop, or it's too late.
well, it's like a beacon.
Where did that bastard get to?
Rise, minion.
Oh no. It's hot down here. Some of the weird lag and delay in the deaths get on my nerves. Okay, got that done. I'm still burning. Water out. Ooh, it was refreshing.
Hey, does Power of the Light, does that go through
Thank
block?
you. The power of light, can it be blocked?
No. Does it go through block? So say you have the 15k plus whatever damage built up for Power of the Light. Is that still going to hit a blocking target that hard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing they can do is cleanse it.
Right. Okay.
They have to cleanse it. If they don't cleanse it, it's basically like the haunting curse. Secret combo conversations, yeah. You know, that's the thing. I actually love that you came in here too, Baby D. I know you're not mic'd up, but I appreciate you coming in. You know, I've actually ran trials with Baby D, and we did a couple of them. I know we did Vet Hellraw. I want to say we did Vet AA too. So there's a couple of ones that me and Baby D have done together. So
Snoopy asked you about the players that got banned for the skin glitch.
On the new one, don't want to BF TV to ruin your stream. Oh, thanks, Baby D.
Gary, get out of the game because you should punish yourself.
I should punish myself.
Yeah, for what you did.
I know. I'm beating myself up inside. She just reminded me about the laundry soap. Oh, it stinks. Okay, Todd, I'm going to invite you here, and then I'm just going to scrap.
Right now, Gary, some of the drywall came up down.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep the baby out of it.
Okay. Yeah, as far as the new glitch, the bans, let's talk about that. I think, in my opinion, I'm against people using exploits. I don't like exploits whatsoever. We know a couple of different exploits that are still going on. We will not do them. Me, Uology, Duck, none of us will use these exploits. But the thing about it is, ZOS will go ahead and police these new exploits, but we're not they're not taking it, they're not punishing the players using the already existing exploits. It's like, okay, great, you're doing your job, you're putting your foot down, being like, okay, we're going to go ahead and ban players if they do this. Okay, I agree with you, but what about the players already using the existing exploits? What, they don't get banned? Well, let's talk about a certain player, right, whose account got banned, was supposed to be perma-banned, and yet this dude, it makes another account and is allowed to come back off the loophole that his original account got banned. Yet this player is still allowed to play this game. I mean, where do you draw the line? Is my only question. Where do you draw the line?
Are you saying that it was kind of harsh what happened to the skin? What happened to the dude's farming skin? Or what?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is what is permaban defensible and what's like smack on the wrist defensible. That becomes my question.
That has been kind of a murky
right
subject with this game. Yeah.
Did you get the dailies, Todd, already? You got the spindle clutch, Todd? Like, I honestly, the way I look at it, I agree that they should be banned. I'm not debating that. I'm saying, okay, so we ban these players over here for exploiting, which is, you agree to the terms and conditions in which ZeniMax lays it out. You agree to it. If you get caught exploiting like that, it is a bannable offense. Okay, I agree with it. But if you're going to ban these players for doing that, what about the players exploiting and are knowingly exploiting and they're being ignored? What about those players? You see what I'm saying?
Well, I think with the recent people that got banned, you know, it's kind of like it was. I think it was kind of shedding like a bad light on
Oh yeah.
Sauce's new baby. You know, so they don't want, you know, a bad light put on their new product, man. You know, so.
Well, I think everything that Zoss is doing is bettering the game, you know, in the long run. Accessibility, what players can use, what players can have, what options you have for each of your builds. And I think ZeniMax has come a long way in, you know, providing that for their community, you know. And I think that you're right. At the end of the day, hold on, our healer's not here. Whatever doesn't make Zoss money, they aren't going to be bothered with. Just buy their houses and their ponies. Yeah. Oh, I double-clicked it. Makes a good point, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, what can they afford to lose? What can they afford, you know?
On the houses, I won't be buying one until they add storage.
Oh, yeah.
At least something, you know, the what you call it, the dummies that you can put armor on, you know. At least, you know, make those take up space, and then you can, you know, put armor sets on those. That'd be kinda
Yeah.
cool.
No, I'm glad you did. Thank you. How you liking that? But yet, you know, everybody wanted to believe that you can only play, certain classes can only play certain roles. Did you get your war horn on this tune yet? Oh, you're fine. Oh my god, that was awesome. Oh, we got a couple ads back here. Now, is this, which way did you go with this? Did you go with that jolting set, or... See, you were talking about that, and the Thunderbug, it does the shock effect, right? Nice, excellent, and it looks really good, man. Now, are you using which ward are you using? Storage would be nice since I have. Yeah, you know, a lot of people want that. A lot of people have been asking for the storage for the housing. Now, did you go with the hardening ward or the other one on this build, Todd? So you're going with the one from the heavy armor? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So so you've now were you using anything for like a self-sustain effect? Uh-huh. So it's more magicka based, right? It seems really nice. I love the synergies. I love all the utilities it's offering. So, so this is kind of like a vet hybrid build made for like your vet runs and kind of offer support, taunting, and debuff. So it kind of has this hybrid tanky effect to it, right? I'm really liking it because Now, see, and this is kind of my point with like this would be kind of like a really good op tank in potential trials, something like this, because a lot of times you only need that other tank in 1 or 2 scenarios. So this could offer, you know, those utilities and those other damaging effects that would help support your team, you know, and still be functional. Oh, my head. I have like this head cold that's going on. It stinks. No, I love it. We were talking about this and we were debating about it the one day, and I'm like, you know, I never tried the Thunderbug set. I wanted to, and you know, I just haven't had the time yet to put a build together for it, and I'm actually glad you really brought this in here today. Well, you know what? I love it because it's non-meta. You know, that's the one thing that I'm always appreciating, and I always tell people, embrace the possibilities in this game, because there are limitless capabilities in what you can do. And this build right here is a prime example of it, because one thing I'm really liking about it, and I'm noticing you're not taking really a lot of damage, and you are using that thundering presence to increase your resistance. Right, and I see that, and I can see how you're using the mitigation towards your advantage, and by the time you're out throwing down all these utilities and synergies, it's magnifying the group's DPS considerably. It's pretty badass. Okay. And see, and that's the one thing I always, and you've been watching me talk for a while now, and you know that's the one thing I really like. I always tell people, don't believe in this thing, don't get it caught up into all that, you know? There's so many possibilities. And when I see builds like this, I'm like, I'm really enjoying this right now. Where's that dude at? Oh, he's stuck in this wall. Pull him out just a little bit, see if he comes out. Oh, that's a weird bug. If we move forward, do you think he'll come out if we move on to the next mobs? Let's move on to the next mob, see if we can... see if he'll kite out. No, I don't think he is one of the requirements. If he'll come out, it'll come out from the kite, like when we kite around the corner, you know? Might unglitch him.
How are the load screens today?
Did they fix it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't had any little glitches. I haven't been in Cyrodiil today. I was just mentioning that this morning on one of my vids. I'm like, when we get on, it's usually like, are we doing the dailies? Nah, let's go PvP. Is it coming? Let's go check real quick. 1 second, 1 second. Is he still stuck? He's still stuck. Oh well. It's one of those things. I actually like this. I like the fact that I actually have a full group of people playing with today or doing the stream. I'm loving this. This is something different. I enjoy it. Now, are you planning on, like, have you done normal trials yet, Todd? Okay. Yeah, get a hold of me sometime. Sometime on the weekends, we'll, like, people who haven't done it, I usually get them in normal trials, and sometimes we walk around and do some stuff. So, I'm definitely, if you ever want to get into it. Yeah, there you go. Baby D's guild actually teaches how to do trials. And there was somebody in her guild one time, I think they were walking over the, how to do Hell Ra. Like one of the mechanics. Yeah, look at Baby D here. She's got really good guild, and I've rolled with them a couple of times in vets. They do normal and vets. I'm right. Am I right, Baby D? They're a progression guild.
No, I was wondering, do they run like a main group and a progression group?
I don't know how they do it. I've been in the vets with Baby D. I know Baby D and I know a couple of her members. So like I said, when I want to do trials, I know a couple of players. They'll either get a hold of me or I'll get a hold of them, and then we'll just group up, and that's how we do our vets. And they're pretty open in communication too, how everything goes. And especially if they're new to the content, they don't stress out really all that much. They, for people doing the vets though, I think they, you guys take a certain amount of players in each time, don't you? Baby D to, I'm dead. I didn't get out in time. What they do is walk them through it. Like they'll get them in normal. Yeah, I can hear you, Baby D. I did it too. I'm talking, not paying attention. Hold on, gotta hit the scroll. Yeah, it was
so
really.
Even though a lot, even on a lot of normal stuff, you can pretty much just burn through it. You still go through the mechanics of it, right? Okay.
Yeah. Ow. Oh, that's actually a great idea. I like that.
That's the.
I got you, babe. Baby D. Okay, I got this person. Just keep healing. We got it? Okay. Watch it. Pulls. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Baby D is really good. We've had a couple of, not too many people really, when we've ever done trials, ever been negative. I don't think. Right, and I was about to say, I think you snuffed that out. Usually you are the leader of the trials, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. There we go. Did he get you up? Okay. He's trying. That bitch will hit you so hard with that. Yeah. We'll wipe it. Oh, no, you're fine. You know what? I mean, it's Spindle Clutch. If we can't, you know, die a couple times because we're bullshitting, I mean, whatever, you know? Whip-de-doo. You should see how many trolls I have on my channel, baby D. I mean, seriously, it gets crazy. Because, you know, oh my gosh. So, baby D, can I get your opinion? Because you've done a number of trials. And I tank with a couple of different, you know, builds and stuff. What's your take as far as Alkosh, the set, being used on a main tank?
Be careful how you answer this.
It's poop.
Careful how you answer this.
Thank you. Right. I mean, here's the thing. It's statted as a medium armor stamina trial set. I get the proc. I only use it on my Stam Sork. I agree with you. Like, majority of my builds, I'll use other setups. But the Stam Sork is kind of nice because I can play in the pocket with the Hurricane a little bit more to get the proc. But you're right. Majority of the time, you can't really afford to put people up in there. You know what I'm saying? Because they're dead. And putting it on a tank, you know the mitigation, it offers nothing for mitigation. So it's like... Yeah. Right, and you know, that's the funny thing, because the only reason, and I was just talking about this the other day, because I have like, you know, 6 healers. And, you know, Spell Power Cure is great because it offers, but people become so dependent on it. But it's not the best healing set for a healer. I'm dead. You know, it's not the best healing set for a oh, shit. He got hit with that little web ball. Can you pull that out a little bit? Okay. Okay, roll out. Right. You know what I was actually thinking about doing is pull that spider out so I can get him. Is actually doing an off tank build that's like a support role for like you know, Maul. Because you only need a tank for the one boss, and then using something like Here Seats to reduce the Stam users' shit, you know? Yeah. If you don't see it, the blinding light will mess you up. You know, that's what'll get you. Did you ever get your other infallible piece, by the way? Because I know you were looking for that other piece, yeah. Weren't you looking for that other piece? How are you liking that? Uh-huh. Yeah. Now, Now, I like the option 2 with Infal. This is where I like it. One person running the 5-piece of Infal. I can't get to him. Is his resurrection still pending? Where you can run one person with 5-piece and it guarantees the vulnerability applied for the heavy attack rotation. You know what I'm saying? But you only, like Night Mothers, you only need one person with it. So it's like, you know, like your configuration, you don't need the full setup, you know? Because you're running Julie and Infal, am I right? It says it's pending. Ow. Thank you for the heal, baby D. Like, but my point of it is there's like a lot of options for players. I don't believe in one specific setup. I think like each player with different configurations can be contributed. There are things that will get you better numbers and better results depending on, you know, circumstances, you know, that you have to try to... Okay, I'm going to try to finish it out real quick. Just hold. Oh, got it! Right! Right, and that was my whole point. I'm like, you know, remember when Eben and Hearseas and them were in, it was dropping in Mall, I believe, when it first came out. They had those sets dropping in there. Because I was like, why is this stuff dropping in Mall? You know, at first. You know, scratching my head like, you know, what is this? But then that's before, like, that's when Viper was still in, like, Hellra. Right? That was before One Tamriel. Because One Tamriel, you know, they took, you know, sets, like trial sets that we were traditionally used to knowing as trial sets that you could only get in trials, and they made them available in dungeons, you know? And now people are like, well, you got to have a trial set. I'm like, well, technically the old sets that we used to obtain in trials were trial sets. They just didn't have the trial bonuses like the Minor Slayer. Oh, the mini boss reset. Yeah, right. And well, in my channel, I try to promote like players who don't have the time or, you know, the configuration to get around not having to have a master or maelstrom weapon. Because like as much as like I think they're good, like I hated the charge rate on master maelstrom weapons. I can go through 2 or 3 fucking soul gems trying to, you know what I'm saying, per run, trying to charge shit. And I'm like, I just feel like it's sometimes just overinflated, you know? Thanks, I appreciate that. But, you know, and I feel like there are builds what we can do that you can set up a configuration where you don't absolutely have to have it. It's a perk if you do get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a perk. But I want to provide like, you know, builds that say, okay, you can or you can't, or you don't have to, you know, either or, you know, and there's ways of doing content. So if you're restricted on time, you only have a few hours, you want to do this, but you don't want to spend hours upon hours doing this and that for bad RNG. Well, you shouldn't have to feel like you need to, you know? That's my personal opinion. Right. And I feel like we all have lives, you know, and we all do things that are different. And once again, Baby D, thank you for helping me out today. I was like, oh my gosh, Baby D's on. I wonder if I can get her on her healer. So... She is great to raid with. I'm not gonna lie. I've raided a couple times with Baby Deed. She's really positive, and she does walk people through. Um, the progress really well. I'm not a part of her guild, but I every time I see her and if I get a chance and I'm like, oh, Baby D's hosting a trial, I'll jump in every time. So, if I see it, I jump into her trials a lot of times. So. Yep, I got to get going too, guys. I want to wrap this up. But thank you guys for all stopping in and chatting. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If anybody has any questions or comments, please post below. Thank you for watching ESO Daily. I'm Mystic Raven, and have a nice day. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this shut off the broadcast. 1 second.